everybody, this is Sherry Shy and welcome to the Not So Shy Chef. Today, actually, I have a guest with me. I have Chef Lori.
Hello.
And welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so if most of you know Shy Cellars, you know you've seen Chef Lori. And Chef Lori is our pastry chef here at Shy Cellars. And you do a phenomenal job, I want you to know. I'm a dessert person, let me just say, but I don't make desserts. You, on the other hand, live for desserts.
I do live for desserts.
So today, our show is going to be about something special. Well, maybe it's special in some people's eyes, but in other people's eyes, it is not special. It causes some problems.
Yes.
It is called gluten, and we're going to be talking about gluten-free.
Yes.
And Lori has showed me that gluten-free desserts is not a bad thing.
No.
Like, I'm excited. I've had all these desserts.
I know.
And they are so good. And let me just preface this right now. We're talking chocolate.
Yes.
The number one thing in my book. And the number two thing we're talking is coconut, which we need to talk more about that because there's some desserts that I want to put a request in for that I'd like to have made.
I'll add them to the list.
Exactly. So what we want to do today is talk about gluten-free. You know, gluten is one of those things that people, I don't think, truly understand. When they hear about gluten-free, they think it's a fad. It's not, is it?
No, it's not. We've seen it. We see it every day almost.
Exactly. I mean, it makes people sick. If you are gluten sensitive or you're a celiac, which is even harder.
Right.
I mean, that is a disease. It's a disease that hits your immune system. And it can cause some really bad things to happen in your body. And you know, Lori, with all of our processed foods right now that people are eating, it's bad.
Yes.
And you don't know what's in what.
No.
So if you don't go to a restaurant and ask, if you don't read the back of the labels and ask, you don't know.
No, you don't.
So what we want to do today is really talk about that gluten, which gluten is a protein.
Yes, it is.
And in desserts, it's really important. Gluten
Yes,
is
it is.
important.
Yes.
Like, again, I don't bake,
I
so,
know.
you know, but I know with you, it's important.
Yes.
Because it causes fluffiness. It causes, in the dessert, it causes that texture. It causes moisture.
So it makes the cake so nice and moist
Light
and
moist,
fluffy.
yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about that today. So what we want to do is we want to invite you to sit back, relax, and learn some really great recipes and techniques.
Yes.
Because you have a technique for coconut milk, homemade coconut milk. You guys are going to love. Like, this really excited me when I learned, because I'm like, I didn't know that. I did not know that. So be sure to come back. We're going to have a great time here at the Not So Shy Chef today while we're learning about desserts, and it involves chocolate and coconut, and it's all gluten-free. All right, stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Elaine Miller with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My company serves both commercial and residential clients. We do general cleaning, spring and fall, empty homes to get them move-in ready, and final cleans for new construction. We use eco-friendly cleaning products that leave your home or office fresh, clean, and safe for you, your family, pets, or coworkers. Our focus at Naturally Green is to provide excellent customer service paired with outstanding work to build a relationship of trust with you, our clients. Having served the area 4+ years, we have had many referrals and testimonials that you can access on our website at www.naturallygreencs.com. Our work sells itself, therefore we have never had any contracts even with our largest commercial accounts. Call us today for your free quote and see what makes our company stand out.
What are you hungry for? How about Italian from Grigios Pizza and Spaghetti House? Too far to travel? Not with two convenient locations at 223 West 3rd Street in Dover and 219 Grand Street in Denison. Not enough time? Both locations are open Tuesday through Sunday for dine-in or carry-out. Don't know what they have or what the hours are? No problem. Visit their website at pangraziospizza.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Not So Shy Chef. I'm Sherry Shy, your Not So Shy Chef. And today I have Chef Lori Elvin with me. And Lori, you are like the queen of desserts. In my eye, I just bow down to you because you know I don't do desserts. Like I shy away, pun intended, I shy away from desserts.
You do.
Okay, so today Chef Lori is going to teach us about gluten-free desserts.
Yes.
Because gluten is really important in desserts.
It is.
And it's because it gives us, you said, it's that gluey protein
Right.
that gives us what?
Fluffiness.
Fluffiness,
Oh,
yes.
it makes it a little more moist. It's
Right,
fluffy,
right.
it's soft, it rises well.
And it gives us that texture
it
that
does.
we're looking for.
Mhm.
But Chef Lori has taught me that we still can make great desserts without the gluten, right?
Yes.
All right, so first dessert you are teaching me how to make, and everybody else out there, is what?
Our chocolate cloud.
Oh my gosh, chocolate. So we still have chocolate. I
Yes.
don't lose flavor.
Nope.
But I have it without gluten.
Correct.
All right, so let's do it.
Okay.
Tell me about this.
Let's start with the actual sauce part.
Ooh, I love the sauce.
Okay.
I've had this dessert, by the way, and it's phenomenal. We serve this here at the restaurant.
Yes, we have.
So,
we've
yeah.
had a couple gluten-free,
Yes.
and we've had a dairy-free person.
Yes.
And gluten, and there's an option here.
So
for dairy-free also.
So this dessert then can be vegan.
Yes, it can.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have both.
Okay.
All right, so teach me.
All right, we're going to start with the sauce.
All right.
We're
What do
going
we
to
got
start.
here?
We have brown sugar.
Okay, light brown
This
sugar.
is light brown sugar. You can use light or you can use dark.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Oh, talking over there. Cocoa powder. Canola or vegetable oil. We're going to use some boiling water and some vanilla.
All right, so
vanilla
all
extract.
that goes in there.
Yes, it does.
All right, so let's do it.
Let's put it in
Like,
there.
I'm so excited because everybody who comes into Shy Cellars knows that I give you kudos all the time for desserts. I never
I
take
much
credit.
appreciate
I
that.
don't. I seriously, I am one of those people that I give credit where credit is due. And you are the ultimate in the baking process. So, Chef Lori, you are just getting this all in one pan, which I love too because I don't have to dirty a whole bunch of pans.
No, you do not.
And for the home cook, that's important. I mean, we're lucky we got a great big dishwasher here and things like that, but for the home cook, you don't have to worry about it.
Nope.
One pan, everything went in there.
Yes.
So we're just going to take that, we're going to whisk that together.
Just enough so it's incorporated.
Okay.
That's all you're doing.
That's it.
That's it.
That's simple.
That's
Like,
the sauce.
I can do this.
Yes, you
do
can.
this.
Yes, you can.
So now, okay, so let's talk about, we'll move this out of the way.
Okay.
I'll take this. Let's talk about the
This is the
next
batter.
step because you were saying about the batter, which is like this cobbler.
Yes.
All right, so I want to pull that over here so I can show people
You
this.
sure can.
This here is what we call gluten-free flour, right?
Correct.
And it still has that light fluffiness to it, but is a different color. So if you look at the flours side by side, you're definitely going to see a difference to the flours.
Yes.
All right. All right. So now, this is do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Let's make this
We've got
dessert.
gluten-free flour.
Okay.
We have gluten-free baking powder.
Oh, so gluten-free baking powder.
Yes.
All right, so this is really important because if a product does not say gluten-free on the container, it
Yes.
may not be in a gluten-free
That
or
is
processed
correct.
in a gluten-free manufacturing facility,
Correct.
which is important, especially for a celiac. So,
No, it's very correct.
okay, so that is a brand that is.
This
and then
milk.
milk.
However, hence what I've said before, this could be dairy-free, this would be water.
Okay, so replace the milk with water if
Yes.
you're dairy free. So if you're a vegan, you can make this dessert.
And we've
I
had
love
it both ways.
We
and
have.
It is so delicious.
Yeah, I'll move this out of the way for
We
you.
have some salt, some more canola
a
oil,
little bit of canola oil. That's going to give some of the moisture and some of the
and
moistness.
granulated sugar.
Love it. Okay,
And
let's
then
turn
this-
that bad boy on.
This is my friend.
This is your friend.
Yes, this
okay?
is my friend.
This is your friend because, as we said before, Chef Sherry does not do much baking, but Chef Lori does.
This is my best friend.
So all we really are trying to do, as you said, incorporate.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a cobbler. And I love this when Chef Lori made this the first time because I'm watching her make it from a distance going, I can do that. So,
Of course, anybody can.
All right.
And done.
Perfect. I mean, that did not take any time at all.
No, this
Seriously.
is very simple. And it's going to be a very thick
Okay,
batter.
so we want people to know that because I don't want them to think they're doing it wrong.
No, it's going to
Okay.
be very thick.
Okay. Next step.
Next step, we are going to take a spoon
Okay.
and you're just going to spoon it out. And just like Chef Sherry mentioned, a cobbler.
So you're just taking it and you're dropping it right
You're
on there.
just going to drop it. It doesn't matter where.
Okay.
I'm a little more meticulous when I do
Again,
things.
yeah, you are meticulous, but that's
I
okay
am.
because you're a baker. You were supposed to be. Me as a chef, I'm just like the savory part. I'm just like boom, 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 throwing stuff in there. I don't measure. I don't count. You do. And
Yes.
in baking, it is a science.
It is.
So
Very much so.
apparently my science teachers will say, that's why she didn't do so well, right?
Oh, well.
All right, so after we get this done, we put all that on. The next step,
The next step is put this in an oven.
that's it?
That is it.
350, 400, what?
375.
Right
30
in the middle. 375 for 30 minutes. And this is gonna bake up and I'm gonna
is.
be able to have a great dessert.
Oh, it's going to fluff up. I mean, this, you saw how loose
Yeah, look
the
how
batter
loose it
is.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it's
once
really
you put
loose.
the heavy batter on it, it rises to the top.
So don't think that you've made this wrong when it looks that way,
Right.
right?
That's correct.
Okay. So Chef Lori has done an incredible job at this dessert, just in a matter of less than a few minutes. This is easy. So what we want to do is we're going to go put this in the oven.
Yes.
We want you folks to come back because she's got a second dessert that involves coconut, which is my favorite.
I know.
And you know, speaking of coconut,
Yes.
there is a coconut dessert that you know I want you to make. I'll tell them what it is when we get back.
Sounds
But
good.
yeah, I want that on the list.
Okay.
Okay,
You got
so
it.
stay tuned. This one's gonna come out in just a few minutes and we'll get started with the next dessert, all right? So come on back.
Hi, I'm 1450 WJER's Bill Morgan, inviting you to join me on television Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 for TV2 Sports Talk. Sports Talk is your weekly look inside high school football, volleyball, soccer, and more. Look for guest appearances from your favorite area coaches and players. TV2 Sports Talk, Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 on DMG Channel 2 on Time Warner Cable.
With everything always improving, why is our banking falling behind? With monthly service fees and ATMs that take your money right back. Introducing Kasasa. Free hard-working accounts. You'll earn when you bank and earn when you swipe. And get those ATM fees back in your pocket. Free checking with rewards. Carried locally at First Federal Community Bank. Do you Kasasa?
Hi everybody, hey, welcome back to the Not So Shy Chef. I am Sherry Shy, your Not So Shy Chef. And joining me today is Chef Lori. Chef Lori, you're not so shy either.
No, I'm not.
And you are definitely not shy about ingredients
No.
that contain no gluten.
Correct.
Because today's show is all about gluten-free.
Yes.
You know, when baking, gluten is like that protein that's so important to us, right?
Right.
And so you're showing us today all these ingredients that we can use that's not gluten.
Yes.
So it's gluten-free. And we just did the one dessert, which hopefully will be out of the oven soon, the chocolate cloud.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Yummy.
But then you're showing us this next dessert, which is, I thought you said a cheesecake.
It is.
Be still my heart. So what do we got going on today? You said I need a pan, so I went and got a pan.
Yes. A springform pan.
Springform.
Yes.
All right. So
Do you know what that
this is, yeah, not really. 'Cause we know I don't bake. So this is a springform pan that you use for
Cheesecake.
cheesecakes. It's really important.
Yes.
But I seen this one here you had wrapped. Why?
Well, I make all of our cheesecakes in a water bath.
Okay. So, and that does, this protects them,
Yes.
right?
So
from-
before I start doing any crust or baking it, I will wrap it twice in foil.
Gotcha.
And
then-
what I'm doing is covering all the edges because in a
The
springform
seal.
pan, there's open
Oh,
seals.
Yes, I
So you don't want
noticed
water
that.
to get into your dessert.
I always wondered that about these pans because it's like, well, if I'm going to bake it, isn't it going to leak out? Okay, so this is why.
Yes, this is why.
So you're going to show me how I can go and make a cheesecake. Now, cheesecakes have a crust.
Yes.
And I'm going to be able to do it without one of the big three proteins, wheat, barley, or rye.
That's right.
Because wheat, barley, and rye are the three main big three proteins that a gluten-free diet has to avoid.
Yes.
Because of being either celiac or gluten-free by choice.
Right.
And not too many people really choose gluten-free by choice. I mean, it's not a fad, folks. It's not a fad.
No.
This is something serious. And at Shy Cellars, we really pay attention to that.
Oh, yes, we do.
So tell me
Every
about
day.
this, because I'm
Okay.
excited. Coconut, my favorite,
I
right?
know. That's why I chose it.
I know.
I need to
Yay.
be excited.
So tell me about this one.
Okay, what
Simple.
I did, I took some sweetened shredded coconut and I added it with a little melted butter, mixed it, and I put it on the bottom and I baked it for 10 minutes at 350 degrees.
That's
until
it.
it's nice and golden, crust like brown.
That's it.
That
Butter,
is it. Butter and sweetened shredded coconut. That is
butter
it.
and coconut. That is it. That's my
it.
crust?
That's your crust.
Seriously?
Yes, that is your crust.
I did not know that. Okay, perfect. So
Okay.
I can do this.
So we have the crust.
All right, I can do this.
Okay. We are going to
This is
move
for the
over
easy
to
baker.
what the batter's going to be.
All right, this is the cheesecake part.
Yes.
Inside. Okay.
This is full fat cream cheese.
Oh, you bring it on, baby. Full fat.
Full fat. Oh, of course.
We don't do anything skimpy here at Shy
No, we
Cellars,
do not.
do we? No.
And then we will add granulated sugar. And I'm going to turn this on low. Just so you can.
Okay, so that's just going to start to incorporate the sugar and the cream cheese.
Exactly, until it's
Okay.
nice and smooth.
Okay.
And then from that point, we're going to add cornstarch.
Which cornstarch can be used because it's being corn. And cornstarch is a gluten-free item.
That
you
is
can
correct.
Use. So if you need to make a sauce, and you usually use a roux made out of flour and butter, you could actually do this with cornstarch instead.
That's correct.
Arrowroot or anything else too, but you could use cornstarch and it gives you that same texture. You don't have a taste deficiency or anything like that.
Right. I'm going to add some vanilla extract.
Which we use real vanilla.
Real
I've
vanilla.
seen real vanilla.
We do not
here.
use imitation vanilla here.
Nothing fake. And you know, that's
No.
the thing. If you're using real food, you don't have to worry so much about diets and things like that. And we find here at Shy Cellars that we use a lot of real butter, real cream. I mean, everything is real. You
Yes.
don't have to use processed.
No. I don't
Can
think I
I-
use anything. No, not
This
that I know.
smells incredible. If they had smell-o-vision right now, it'd be awesome. I'm just saying. All right, what else we got?
This is coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Yes.
Okay, like the canned coconut milk?
You can buy canned.
Okay.
You can also buy it in the dairy section.
Oh, wait.
However.
You said you can. So, however, what's the trick here?
I made my own. I always do.
Seriously? She made her own. Yeah, a real baker would do this. So tell me how you did this,
I took the sweetened shredded coconut that I just showed you,
which is what we used right
which is
here.
used in the crust.
Okay.
And I took 2% whole milk. It's up to you, depending
Okay.
on how thick you want it to be.
Okay.
You take the shredded coconut, you add it to a saucepan,
Okay.
get it to a simmer,
Okay.
and then turn it off.
Uh-huh.
Let it sit for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And let that coconut get into the milk. It'll infuse into the milk.
That's it.
Yes. Well, not totally.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See, I get excited.
Not totally it.
Okay. Then what's
Then
next
you
up?
take and you strain it through a fine sieve
Okay.
into a bowl, and then now you have coconut milk.
That is it.
That's it.
I can do that.
And don't ever throw away your coconut.
Ah,
Don't
okay,
ever
so you
throw it
can
away.
use that then. Okay, so because Chef Lori has showed me this, I think we could make something really incredible maybe later today, like coconut cream pie ice cream, which I've been begging you to make again for me. She does a phenomenal coconut cream ice cream. It's incredible.
Gee,
And
thanks.
you know what? We need to make that gluten-free because it has pie crust in it.
Yes, we could.
You could do that. Yeah,
Yes.
you could make a pie crust gluten-free.
Yes.
Okay.
Eggs.
What do you got there?
I got 3 eggs.
You got 3 eggs?
I got 3 eggs, and eggs will go in last.
All right, so that gives it that light, fluffy texture that we're looking for, the richness that we're looking for in a cheesecake.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm still shocked at making coconut milk. Like, I always thought you had to buy coconut milk,
Nope.
but I did not know that.
I've been
So-
doing that in our pies, our coconut cream pies.
I did not know that.
Yes, even when I
Okay.
made you the coconut ice cream last summer.
Yes.
I made that
Which
one
is
too.
why I want more.
I know.
So, see, we're learning that gluten-free diets can be full of flavor.
Yes.
I mean, they're good for you. Anybody who eats this dessert, I'm not kidding you either when I say this, I have served this at the restaurant to people who are not gluten-free. They do not know it's gluten-free.
No.
People have a mentality
No.
of thinking something that's gluten-free has to taste bad because there's so many products out there that are on the shelves
Yes.
in the grocery stores that
Yes.
aren't the greatest, okay? I mean, I'm just saying that's the truth.
It is
all right?
yes.
I
agree.
But you can make the dessert from scratch in not a lot of time, and it's delicious.
Yes.
Okay, so let's pour this baby in.
All right, let's do
What
this.
are we doing?
We are going to pour this on top of the crust.
Wow, that's it.
That's it.
I'm impressed. Do I need to do anything special?
That's it.
That's it.
That is it. We are going to
Pan?
put this
Oh, I knew you were going to want
in
this.
a roasting pan that must be high enough to put enough water in
So
it.
you told me you wanted water in.
Yes, I do.
So this is the water bath that we're going to do.
The water needs to go at least an inch to halfway up the side of the pan.
All right.
Therefore, your roaster needs to be
And you
tall
already
enough.
measured that.
I did.
Perfect. So our next step in this whole process is basically to take it to the oven.
Yes.
Put it in the oven, bake it at
325 degrees,
325
For an hour.
An hour.
at least an hour,
Okay.
depending on your oven.
Okay.
An hour.
So let's get it in the oven so we can get going.
Let's do
Don't
it.
go anywhere. Stay tuned because I think we're almost done with all the desserts.
I think it's almost that time.
I think it's almost time to
I'm
eat
getting excited.
some gluten-free desserts that will change your life. I swear, it will change the way you think too. All right, stay tuned. Let's go put this in the oven.
Okay,
All
let's do
right,
it.
Let's go.
The Dover Station tradition continues at Mindy's Dover Station in downtown Dover. Mindy's is open, serving breakfast and lunch Tuesday through Sunday until 2 p.m. Early risers can enjoy the early bird breakfast specials available Tuesday through Friday until 10 a.m. only. Be sure to check out Mindy's Sunday dinner specials. Located on 3rd Street in downtown Dover next to Grigios, Mindy's Dover Station. Hometown, delicious.
We live in a fast-paced world. Say goodbye to searching books and search engines for all the answers. Now there's iTowns. From finding a place to dine or locating your family doctor, you can also check out the high school game of the week from TV2 Sports. Get your answer with just one click. iTowns has it all.
Hi everybody, this is Sherry Shy, your not so shy chef, and welcome back. I'm here today joined by Chef Lori Elvin. Chef Lori, you have just made my world a better place because number one, you've got desserts.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just saying, and you got chocolate and coconut, my two favorites. But number two is that you showed us today in a short amount of time how we can be gluten-free
Yes.
with desserts.
Yes.
And it still tastes good.
Yes.
I love it. All right, so the first dessert you just took out of the oven, it's still hot.
It's
so-
still a little warm yet,
I know.
so I gotta watch.
Was
why I burn
the,
myself.
that's why you burn yourself. It was the what, chocolate?
This is the chocolate cloud.
And it reminds me of like this cobbler. Yeah.
Yes.
And guess what? I brought my own bowl.
I noticed.
So I want some, please.
You can have some.
So this was served warm.
It's, yes, served warm.
And it's got chocolate, and we did all gluten-free ingredients to it.
And I like to pour the sauce on the top when I
Well,
serve
that's
it.
the chocolate part. That's the best part.
But the batter came to the top and the sauce fell to the bottom, and it's
And that's
nice
the way it's
and
supposed to be.
thick.
And that's why they call it a cloud.
Yes.
Right? And guess what I have for you?
Homemade whipped cream.
Homemade whipped cream that I took out of your refrigerator because you made some earlier for us.
I did.
I know. Yum. And the fabulous thing about this dessert that Chef Lori showed us is it can be vegan and gluten-free.
Yes.
Or you can make it traditional,
Correct.
gluten-free with milk.
Yes.
All right.
Or you
so
can top it off with ice cream. I've done that too.
let's not wait, and we'll go into this next dessert here.
Okay.
But I want to taste it really right now. So. Seriously, nobody would ever know this is gluten-free. It's fabulous.
No.
I'm going to come back to this.
Very
Let's
good.
just kind of set this over here for now with my spoon.
Okay. Let's keep them
And-
separated.
Let's move on to this next thing because you just took this out of the refrigerator and I don't understand like the whole concept of cheesecakes because I'm not a baker.
Okay. I will let everybody know quickly that when you take it out of the oven, it needs to come to room temperature before you put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So I let it sit out for about an hour.
Okay.
Don't touch it, just leave it go.
Okay.
In its foil in its entirety.
Okay.
When your hour has passed, go ahead, take your foil off and put it in the refrigerator for 4 to 8 hours.
So this is a dessert that actually could be made ahead of time.
Yes.
Night
Which is
before.
why I love it.
Okay. Perfect.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's my problem. I never know how to get it out.
Let me give you a little trick first.
Mine fall apart.
Paring knife
Okay.
around the edges.
Okay.
Just loosen it
Which
up.
I
in case
saw
it
you
sticks.
do that.
Yes, I did do
Okay.
that. Okay. Springform pan has a loaded spring. You're going to unsnap it.
See, now I can already see like the sides have come apart. My sides haven't come apart, but that's because I never went down through there.
Yes, with a small paring knife, just to make sure you don't dig into the cake.
Okay, now I learned something new again.
And then you're just going to pop it on through.
Oh my gosh. Yum! Oh my goodness, Lori, that looks so fabulous. I'm gonna push that out of the way. And now you gave me the pineapple.
I did. Can you please cut me some pineapple for garnish?
I can.
And I will cut into
You're
the
gonna
cheesecake.
cut that, the
Yes.
cheesecake. I'm gonna do this. Now, if anybody out there has never done a pineapple, this is so easy. Basically, you're shaving it. That's all we're doing, shaving the pineapple. Pineapple's so good for you. And it's gluten-free, as well as other fruits and vegetables. And then I like to core mine to go right down through. I'm gonna take all this off. To go, if you see there's a core right in the middle right here, see that? We're gonna actually cut that out. And the simplest way to cut that out is we're gonna go around it. 4 cuts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Throw that away. I like to save it and use it for other things. All right, so I'm just gonna cut you, I'm gonna shave that a little bit here. All right, so I'm gonna cut you some pineapple pieces, and this is just for garnishment.
That smells so wonderful.
I know. All right. I'm not sure how you wanted this, but you know, I just was cutting really fast through here.
Well, for now we'll just.
I only have a half an hour show, so. All right.
It's okay.
Here
It'll
we
look
go.
pretty no matter what.
You tell me what you want, honey.
I am going to dollop another spoonful
More of the whipped cream.
of whipped cream. I like it when the whipped cream starts falling off the sides.
I like that too.
I put a
This
little bit
looks
on
incredible.
on the plates when we serve it.
This looks incredible.
And then we can take a couple pieces and let's see. You can grill this. You
Ooh,
can,
grilled. Oh my gosh, grilled would be
Oh,
phenomenal.
you dip it in
it's falling on me.
It is falling.
That's okay.
You can dip it in sugar and grill it.
Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, Lori, that looks so nice.
And a
See, that's
little-
why Chef Lori is the pastry chef
little
and I am
powdered
not.
sugar.
All right, so I need to get a fork, and we're going to get in there and get a bite. Hang on,
Oh,
let me grab a
yes.
fork. So we're going to have to
Can never have too much pineapple.
grab a fork.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Are you
Cheers.
excited?
I am excited. You know me. I love coconut.
That's why I gave you that part.
Oh my gosh. So this is the crust. You can see the crust. You can see the crust right
Okay,
there.
that's a big bite.
And the cheesecake. And let's try this. Oh my gosh.
That has become my favorite.
Lori, may I hug you?
This is what happened when I made the ice cream.
I did. I hugged you.
Yes, you did.
Folks, let me tell you what. Giving
my
up
favorite.
giving up the big three, giving up barley, wheat, and rye is not a bad thing in gluten-free diet. If you're a celiac, you have to. If you're gluten-free by choice, you choose that. But let me tell you what, you choose not to give up flavor. If you choose not to give up flavor, you've got to make these desserts. These are fabulous.
Thank you.
At Shy Cellars, all we need to know is that you're gluten-free and we will make you something special.
That's right.
This, you can go to the website at Channel 2, and you can get the website, or you can get the recipe, everything you have for us.
Yes, I do.
So we've got the chocolate cloud, we have the coconut cream cheesecake. Chef Lori, I thank you from
You're
the bottom of my
welcome.
heart, because you have showed me that I can be gluten-free without losing taste.
That's right.
So, until next time, make sure that if you have something that you're shy about in the kitchen, you let us know. You can email me at sherry@shysellers.com. Just look on the screen below and get our website address or my email address, or you can always let Channel 2 know. Thanks again for joining us today at the Not So Shy Chef. We can't wait to see you in the kitchen again. And Lori, I'm going.
I know. I was just
I'm
waiting
going
until
back.
I want to
for
go back.
seconds.
I didn't want to look like.
Okay,
you
no,
know.
wait a second. There's also the chocolate.